if you want to lead a more elegant, put together, and productive life, here are 3 things I highly recommend having so you can feel a lot more polished, put together, and very buttoned up. Item number 1, I highly recommend having a physical planner. I know for some people physical planners feel a little bit more outdated, but I absolutely love mine, and I'll tell you why. Number 1, it's a great catch-all space for all types of little pieces of paper that may float around. Specifically, if you need to be sorting through your mail or you need to just write something down, you have a catch-all space to put everything. Not to mention there are so many fun inserts you can use when you have a physical planner that make planning actually very fun. I customize my own planning sheets because of the way my mind organizes things from a day-to-day basis. Not to mention all the data out there that shows that writing things down really help with the brain's elasticity, and I just feel a lot more centered when I write everything down. Item number 2 is to have a notebook. This goes back to, again, aligning with having a physical planner, but having a place to write down either your to-do lists, your thoughts, having a place where you can put pen to paper really just helps the brain again, and I think it is just one of the most underrated ways to feel a lot more put together. Nothing feels quite as good as physically checking something off of a to-do list, not to mention when your little journal and notebook fits perfectly inside of your physical planner and they all zip together. It's an extra chef's kiss of perfection. Items number 3, and quite frankly number 4, are your stationery essentials. I cannot live without my highlighters. They are so kind of beaten up at this time, and they're just so critical to help me organize my thoughts. There's something about color coding things to have different meanings or have different importance or different urgencies towards whatever the color I'm using. And if you have a busy life and you want to feel very put together, I believe color coordinating everything is going to be one of the best ways that you can really map out your day and feel a lot more put together, understanding the assignment of each color and the importance in your life. And then the classic sticky note. I like the little mini versions. I feel like they fit on a piece of paper quite nicely. And what I like about them is I can write something out on them. And if I make a mistake, I can just erase or I can just toss a sticky note and I don't feel bad about destroying a piece of paper. They help me map something out if I'm trying to lay out a design of something I'm trying to create. They just help me really organize my life a little bit easier. And again, if I make a mistake, I can just toss it in the trash. They're great for reminders. They're great for planning. They just are so universal. They are a classic for a reason. To me, leading an elegant life is about the ability to master one's own day and master the chaos that surrounds our everyday life, and being able to get a firm grasp on everything that we are doing and planning ahead of time. And having these items, I feel like, are essential to feeling organized, streamlined, and in control of your everyday life. Because the more in control you are, the faster you are going to be able to become the person you ultimately want to be, which is always the goal in life, right? We want to progress towards our highest ideal version of ourselves. And to get there, we have to be strategic, planned, organized, and sometimes colorful.